Hello everyone, welcome all the students in the session of Rose project. I am Ramtek AS from Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad, which branch of Rayat Shikshan Sansthan. This lecture is conducted for Rayat Online School Education, that is the Rose project in 2021 to 22. This is the subject biology, that means 12th biology. So, from the continuation of chapter 3rd, that is inheritance and variation, from this chapter, before Diwali vacation, we have completed 3 lectures. Then, after Diwali vacation, we continue this chapter. In this chapter, we start here deviations from Mendel's finding. So, before going to start deviation from Mendel's findings, we recall a Mendel's experiment. So, from the Mendel's experiment, he gave a single trait, then he put forward a single gene and two alleles. So, two alleles show interaction in which one is completely dominant. So, in this interaction, there is a completely dominant character we found. So, this particular factor, that is the gene for different traits present on different chromosomes, assert independently. So, these particular genes are trait present on a different chromosomes. Okay. So, this is the Mendel's findings or the Mendel's experiment. So, this particular experiment perform or gave a particular pea plant. Then after Mendel's era, here is a next era, that is a post-Mendelian era. So after experiment of Mendel's, again after sometimes different scientists come and they all are perform different experiments on different plants as well as animals. So this particular scientist, again all the scientists gave a single trait, single gene and two alleles, that is the interaction like codominance and incomplete dominance. Means single trait, single genes, he gave a two alleles. तर यामध्ये जे इंटरॅक्शन मिळतं लाईक कोडॉमिनन्स अँड इनकम्प्लीट डॉमिनन्स. Then another single trait, single gene. Then after both this particular gene and trait, we produce or we get more than two alleles. That particular founding two alleles, it is known as multiple allelism. Then another one is single trait, more than one genes, that is the polygenic inheritance. Single trait मध्ये आपल्याला more than one genes, that particular inheritance, that is known as polygenic inheritance. Then many traits, that is single gene, it is also known as pleiotropy. Okay, so this is the post-Mendelian era. That post-Mendelian era is also known as neo-Mendelism. Okay, so this is a in short information about the Mendel's era as well as post-Mendelian era. So let us start here today's topic, that is a deviation from Mendel's finding. So first of all, we understand here what exactly the meaning of deviations. So deviation means changes or the variation. तर मेंडेल्स फाइंडिंग्समध्ये किंवा फ्रॉम द मेंडेल्स फाइंडिंग किंवा मेंडेल्सला जे काही एक्सपेरिमेंट केले त्यामध्ये जे काही त्यांना फाइंडिंग झाले त्या फाइंडिंग्स मध्ये जे काही त्यांना फाउंड झाले त्यापेक्षा वेगळं इथे आपल्याला न्यू चेंजेस पाहायला मिळाले and that is the new changes, it is known as deviations. So this deviation, it is divided into two particular interactions. So first interaction, it is known as intragenic interaction. So intragenic interaction, and another one is intergenic interaction. Intergenic interaction, it is also known as non-allelic interaction. So in intragenic interaction, here is a two examples are given, incomplete dominance as well as in codominance. Okay, then intergenic interaction, here is a pleiotropy, polygenes, epistasis, then complementary and supplementary genes. So these particular examples are given in intragenic or the intergenic interaction. So in our textbook there is a pleiotropy and polygenes are given. So we study pleiotropy and polygenes in this lecture. Okay. So let us start one by one both this interaction. First one, we start here intragenic interaction. Okay. So neo-Mendelism. So from the neo-Mendelism, it was observed that phenotypic expression of a gene can be modified by other gene. These gene interactions are, so first one is intragenic interaction. It means that occurs between the alleles of same, okay, so occurs between alleles of same genes, means for example of incomplete dominance and codominance. Okay, for example काय दिलेलं आहे, incomplete dominance and codominance. So in intragenic interaction, so see here is a one gene are given. So from this one gene we give a two traits, that is alleles. It means we see here capital T and small t. Then another one is that is a intergenic, that is non-allelic interaction. It occurs between alleles of different genes present on the same or different chromosomes. Okay, तर यामध्ये काय म्हटलंय, इंटरजेनिक, it occurs between alleles of different genes. So here see here is a different genes, capital T small t, then capital R small r. These are the different genes. Okay, so from these different genes present on the same or different chromosome. तर हे आपल्याला इथं काय मिळत आहे, डिफरंट क्रोमोझोम्स मिळत आहे, किंवा आपण याला म्हणणार डिफरंट ॲलिल्स. ओके, सो for example of pleiotropy, polygenes, complementary and supplementary genes, and epistasis. These are the examples of intergenic interaction. So let us start intragenic interaction. From this intragenic interaction, first of all we take example incomplete dominance, and then afterwards, so the first example is incomplete dominance. So in this incomplete dominance, both the alleles, that is genes of an allelomorphic pair, express themselves partially. So in this allelomorphic pairs are express themselves partially. Both the alleles are express its character partially. So one allele gene, that is cannot suppress the expression of the other alleles. So in this particular experiment, here is a particular one alleles cannot be suppressed individually. So in this experiment, here is a both the alleles are suppressed partially. Okay, so in such case, there is an intermediate expression in the F1 hybrid. Okay, so this is the F1 hybrid. So in this F1 hybrid, here is the intermediate expression. Okay, so in this well-known example is the flower color of Mirabilis jalapa. So we take example here is, that is the Mirabilis jalapa. It is also known as 4 o'clock. Okay, so this plant flower, take the examples. Okay, so from this experiment Mirabilis jalapa, here is a one flower take a red color and another flower take a white color. So the phenotype is red and white. Another genotype is capital R and white is smaller. From crossing both these flowers, we get gametes. So this gamete, capital R, small r. So this capital R, small r represent a new F1 generation, and this new F1 generation we see here is a pink in color. That is the R, capital R, small r. So this capital R, small r represent a pink color. So this flower or this phenotype or progeny, it is also known as progeny. So this progeny we found a pink in color. Okay, so this flower we F1 generation found in pink color. Okay, then another example, that is a snapdragon flower. It is also known as dog flower. Okay, so from this incomplete dominance, here is a Mirabilis jalapa, 4 o'clock. See the flower, this like of plant, and from this plant here is a flowers. See here, white color flower, a red color flower, and the pink color flower. Then another example incomplete dominance, that is the snapdragon flower plant. So see here that it is also known as dog flower. So see color again, red color and white color. So after crossing we get a pink color. Okay. So see here example of codominance, that is here is a we take parent phenotype. So from this phenotype we see here we take a red flower, that is genotype capital R, and another we take example white flower. So this is the phenotype of white flower. Then this white flower represent smaller, that is genotype. Then after crossing we get a gametes, that is capital R and small r. So then F1 generation, here is a we take capital R small r, that is a pink flower. So F1 generation we get a pink flower, a red flower and white flower we crossed. Then after crossing red flower and white flower we get a pink flower. Okay, this is the F1 generation. Then after getting F1 generation, self pollination, that is the we cross or we get a F2 generation. From this particular F2 generation again we see here F2 generation. These are the gametes, capital R, and these are the are smaller. Okay, so after crossing capital R, we see here red color, then capital R small r, we get a pink flower. Then again small r capital R, we get a pink color, and then small r, we found a white flower. Okay, so this is the formation of F2 generation. So after getting F2 generation we see a phenotypic ratio. So the phenotypic ratio is 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1. So how can be 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1? So see here a red flower only single time, and then pink flower we found here 2 times, and another also white flower is also singular in type. Okay, so that is the 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1 ratio. Then another genotypic ratio we found 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1. So a red, pink and white. So it is 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1. Okay, then another example, that is a codominance. So from this codominance both the alleles, that is genes of an allelomorphic pair, express themselves equally in F1 hybrid. So in this particular codominance, here is a both the allelomorphic pairs express themselves equally. So it means that we observe here allelomorphic pair suppressed equally. Okay, so see here such alleles which are able to express themselves equally independently in hybrid. So in a hybrid, F1 hybrid, in this F1 hybrids we found or we get able express themselves equally independent, means these alleles suppress equally its character. Okay, so this particular phenomena it is known as codominant alleles. Okay, so from this particular codominant alleles we take one example, that is coat color in cattle. So this is the classical example of coat color in cattle. There are two types, one with a red coat, so one with a red coat with red color hair, and other with white coat with white hairs. Okay, so see here on this particular animal, so one we take a female and another one is male. Okay, so when a red cattle, that is capital R are crossed with white cattles, okay, means capital W, then F1 generation or F1 hybrid, we get a capital R, capital W. So see here, these are the capital R, capital W. After crossing both these animals, then this particular F1 hybrid, that is a roan. So see here, this is the roan. So one female and one male. After again this roan have the mixture of red and white color hairs. Okay, thus both the traits are expressed equally. So see here, both the traits are expressed equally on this animal. Okay, then thus both the traits are expressed equally In F1 generation, red, that is capital R, and roan, capital R, capital W, and white is capital W, capital W. Okay, so are produced in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 1. Okay, so thus the codominance, the genotypic and phenotypic ratio are identical. So here is a genotypic and phenotypic ratio are identically, and both the alleles express equally its character. Okay, so see here on these animals, so on the animals there is a allelomorphic characters suppressed equally. Okay, so found inheritance of roan coat in cattle. So we found roan coat in cattle. Then another one is codominance. Both the alleles for a character are dominant and express its fully character. It is called as codominant. Then example AB blood group in human beings. So one example again here we take blood group in humans are controlled by three alleles of a gene I. So they are uh, capital I, capital A, capital I, capital P, and small I. Okay, so the ABO locus is located on chromosome 9. Okay, so capital IA is responsible production of antigen A, and capital I, capital B is responsible for production of antigen B. So I does not produce any antigen. So see here again, this is the blood group and genotype. So capital IA and capital IB are codominant and dominant over I. Okay, so see here blood group A, so the genotype capital IA, capital IA or capital IA, small I. This is the genotype of blood group A. Then blood group B, here is capital IB or capital IB, small I. This is the genotype of blood group B. Then another one is blood group AB. So we found genotype here capital IA and capital IB. Then what about blood group O? So see here genotype are recessive. Okay. Then another third point is that is a multiple alleles. Okay, so these multiple alleles, more than two alternative forms, that is alleles of an gene in a population occurring or occupying the same locus on a chromosome or its homology, are known as multiple alleles. Okay, so these particular multiple alleles arise by mutation of the wild type of genes. Okay, so mutation of wild type of genes, a gene can mutate several times producing a series of alternative expression. For example, a wings formation in Drosophila, and another one is ABO blood group system in humans being. So see here few phenotypes and genotype in Drosophila phenotype, and here is a genotype. So normal wings of Drosophila genotype is VG plus, neat wings, so VGNI, then notch wings VGNO, and then strap wings VGST, vestigial wings, that is a VG. Okay, then another next point is that is pleiotropy. Okay, so when a single gene controls two or more different traits, it is called as pleiotropy. त्याला काय म्हणत असतात, प्लिओट्रॉपी. ओके, सो डिफरंट जे काही ट्रेट आहेत ते डिफरंट ट्रेट आपल्याला या प्लिओट्रॉपीमध्ये फाउंड होत असतात, अँड दिस फिनोमिना इट इज नोन ॲज pleiotropic genes or pleiotropism. Okay, so the phenotypic ratio is 1:2 instead of 3:1 because of death of recessive homozygote. For example, sickle cell anemia, Marfan syndrome. Okay, so in this particular sickle cell anemia, in this sickle cell anemia decrease HB level. So this sickle cell anemia, in this sickle cell anemia, here is a HB level is decreases. So it is caused by the gene HBS. So this is a particular gene, that is HBS. So from this HBS, sickle cell anemia disease is arise. Okay, so this particular sickle cell anemia, here is a RBCs we found in a half moon shape. Okay, so this particular occurs in a HBS. Okay, so this particular HBA is a normal, and this normal, it is a dominant, and another one is HB. Yes, it is a represent a sickle cell anemia, that is a recessive. Okay, then let us we see here combinations. So this is combination means HBA, it is a normal. HBA, it is a normal. Then another one is HBS, it is a sickle cell anemia. Okay, and this sickle cell anemia trait, it is a severe anemia. Okay, severe anemia. Then this particular level of HB is drastically reduced, that will be abnormal, that people suffer anemia. Okay, so this particular HBS sickle cell trait, and another one is HBS. So this is a particular sickle cell anemia, that is a normal, or it is also known as carrier. It is carrier. Okay, so HBS is responsible for the sickle cell anemia. HBS, it is a sickle cell carrier. Okay, so in this particular combination we found sickle cell anemia mild symptoms. Okay, we will be suffering from mild anemia. So the particular, this person is normal condition and they survive normally, but in it is known as carrier. म्हणजेच हे ट्रेट आपल्याला मिळतं हा कॅरियर आहे. ओके, so the in children there is a we found a this type of carrier or the sickle cell anemia. So note, heterozygous condition sickle cell trait has a selective advantage in a malarial environment. Okay, so here is a pleiotropy is completed. Then next part we will discuss in next lecture. So thank you.